Greetings, everyone. Dean Machine here, and welcome back to Awakening of the Clone Wars. Um, so I'm a little bit frustrated. I almost had this episode fully recorded, and then my power died, and the video got corrupted. So we're gonna run this back. We're gonna try this again. Um, and I hope that not too many terrible things happen. So one of the things that we're doing, that I was doing in the last episode, was gathering up the army that we're building here. Gathering all these guys up and prepping them for we're gonna take Anter, and then we got to get through Eridus to get down to Genosis, right? That's the plan. Um, Now we've got the Open Circle fleet, which is making its way to Anter right now. I want to take Kua. I want to get a command Venator. Yeah, we'll just take the one. Potentially give it to the Open Circle fleet. I'd like to have that option of the Svat cannon. But I am also we're going to hit play here. Oh, I didn't even turn on all the things. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Hold on, let's turn on all the things. So there's this. I'm going to auto-resolve this. It's infantry. Yeah, actually, we got a few of them. In the other episode I recorded, we didn't get any of them. So that's a huge plus. I'm going to take Yularen. I'm going to move him to Obra Sky. We're going to get uh, some of these ground troops gathered up here. It's going to be Anakin who's going to be leading the army. Right. Begin. So we don't have a point anymore because this fleet was in transit when I saved. And it gets rid of whoever is in fleet lead. And then here's the fleets. There we go. A few, like, cinematic shots maybe. Or, now there's a shot. Right there. It's a nice shot. Where's my other? There's one of my Venators. There's the other one. Okay. That's thumbnail material right there. That's what that is. This game's beautiful. What about you? Oh, there's another. There's another thumbnail material right there. Beautiful shot. Okay, everybody's launched. Let's get moving. All of my Z95s and V19s. Group 1. All my TBNs and BTLs. Group 2. And let's keep her moving. Fast forward a little bit. I'm curious what, whoops. Cancel that. Okay. Same fleet composition as last time. I'm curious what the fleet composition for the CIS is. Last time I had, what, 2 Recussants, 1 Captor Carrier, no Munificence at all. Which I'm fine with. I don't like the Munificence. They're a pain in them. Oh, Munificent! Yay! So it looks like 1 Munificent, 1 Captor. I don't think I see anything else. All right. Group 1, let's close and engage. Group 2, debris field. Group 2, break this way towards this Tabana gas balloon. Whoopsies. Yep, and there's the station they're protecting. Okay, now we've opened up. All right, let's get in there. I want all 3 Venators on that base. I want it dead. Let's see. We got, what, 2 hard cells, a diamond, penance, and one of the dynamos. Get me you 3 up front. I want you taking on that Munificent. I want it out of commission right now. Whoopsies. They keep hitting space thinking it's going to unpause the game, and it won't. That stupid ion torpedo, man. Or plasma torpedoes is what it is, right? Yeah, plasma missiles suck. They're terrible. Okay, this is going to suck for you. But, bombers, dive that Munificent. Get out of here. Good. The rest of you, let's close in. There we go. I don't want these 3 left out with nothing. Torpedoes away! Look at that. Just absolutely gone. No more hull. Snapped in half. All right, bombers, do the same thing to that captor. That was one that I was really scared of. Oh man, I don't want him to get got. Maybe we get a few torpedoes through. It's not looking like it. Yeah, we got a couple through. Oh boy. Yeah, all right. Good. Fighters are moving. Venators, you're supposed to be a little more rough and tumble than The rest of them. Why don't you get in there and show them how it's done? Yeah, now the bombers are getting eaten alive. I didn't realize we lost the fighter battle. You probably should have gone for the shield generator. Could have knocked out his shields, maybe. Group 2. Refocus his engines. I don't know if he's paid for or not, but I don't want him sticking around. Power to weapons. Power to weapons. Power to weapons. He's trying to run away. He's not going to get very far. Z95 Headhunter got him. Damn. Oh, he's also decided he's going to crash the Republic line, which is a really dumb decision on his part. But is what it is, I guess. Who's back here? Oh my goodness. Someone didn't get to join the fun. That's not very nice. Yep. That was total wipe. We did still lose. We lost an acclimator in that. Which is fine. We can replace it. I'm not concerned about it. What I will do, though, I'm going to move this Venator over to Rendili. Let's get who can build other than Kuat. Who can build me the acclimators that have the special the fighter upgrades? Here we go. You can give me one, and then we're gonna do kind of the same thing I did last time too. Want an extra tank. I want extra artillery, and I want the anti armor too. We're gonna drop you. We're gonna drop you. Yeah. And then the rest of these guys we will send down to Mimban to hold that. Okay. Um then not Camino, not Rishi. Just have a public stronghold. You have tier 3 barracks, so you can't build me my special basic clones, which is unfortunate. Dressel can. Give me 5 units of scouts. And who else nearby can? Zeltros, I know can't. Rusan can't. Kashyyyk can't. You have a tier 3. Uter can't. Caridia can. Give me my heavy weapons experts. Then that's my vendor going over here. So then everybody else. Oh yes, this fight. This must have also. They must have been in hyperspace when uh, when I saved. Now we're gonna rush it. Oh boy. Let's see. So we should get one more bomber squadron, one more fighter squadron out of these vendors. There they are. I want you guys getting ahead of the fleet because I have a thought. These torpedo boats, in theory, in hunting packs like this, can release enough firepower in shield piercing weaponry to take down his engines before he gets a chance to retreat. That's the theory. So I kind of want them going ahead of the fleet a little bit. I might lose one or two with this plan, but I feel like this is a good idea. You know, this has potential. Okay, immediately aim for his engines, open up. Whole fleet, aim for his engines, and everybody open up. Torpedoes are away. And now he's not going anywhere. Okay. All syntaxes. Pull back. Let the Venators dish out the damage now. Fighters, deal with the enemy fighters. They're on your butts. He's trying desperately to kill these things. Look at that. Closing in and absolutely decimated. That was huge, by the way. That was a huge win. To lose a random Providence like that? Oh my goodness. Okay. So what I want to do now too is I want to take 3 of these syntax and all 3 of these our Quintons, and I want to give them to the Open Circle fleet. Anakin Skywalker. Cool. Good. He is now a Jedi Knight, which means I have to bring him back from Coruscant. I also need to. Give me two of you. Meet up back here. Okay. So, Kuat, let's start getting some of this army set up. Amidala, we want no. I just want you to negotiate with Derbillion. In fact, that's kind of what I'm sending you to do right now. Okay, a little extra protection for Rendili till we can get an army over there to deal with it. Now that we're getting some of the army set up, I want to actually bring everything together. Don't get sassy with me, Kenobi. Zeltros. On the deck. What do you have? An outpost? We're gonna leave it for now. Get rid of the debt collectors, please. That is army. So now we're gathering the army, we're gathering the fleet. We are preparing to crash the line. Only 46 stack on Eridus. I think the Open Circle fleet as it is now can definitely take that. Let's see. So Bringy has their additional acclimator, so let's get you down here. Make sure the Open Circle fleet's at its full strength before we do anything. Thank you. Cool. We will also get the Open Circle fleet. Its command Venator. 19 weeks under billion. Understandable. How does the army look? That is an army fit to assault any planet. I'd like some scouts. I'd like some. We've got the phase 1 Rocketeers, which is fine, I guess. We got artillery, we got heavy tanks, we got tank busters, we got the light tanks, we got anti-infantry, we've got heroes, we've got it all. Anakin is still over Oprah Sky. Okay, you're working on that. You're still working on those. Okay. So give me Yularen as well. Yularen, take command of the Open Circle fleet. Gain planetary control over Ukyo. Where is Ukyo? Quelor, Rendil. Oh, oh, that will happen. That will happen. How long do I have? 15 weeks? I think in 15 weeks we can crack Ukyo. Seeing as it's like the first in that line that we got to take, I think we can do it. This, yeah, this is a fight I'm not looking forward to. Congressional office. No turbo laser towers, just the shield generator. 2 droid factories and a heavy vehicle factory. Oh. But in reality, this is not one of the CIS strongholds. This is just their congressional office, so it doesn't actually give them the large defense garrison that I would think it does. But, anyways, once Yularen is in position, let's put one of these torpedo boats in. What's this? Oh, that's our. And that should be Anakin. Yeah. Okay. So once we get this last ship here, the Open Circle fleet will assault Eridus. It is time. About half an hour left. Let's get the army staged at Mimban. Oh, ships are moving. Ships are changing position. Where are they going? Prepping for an assault on Bestine? Maybe finally making a play for Hosnium Prime? 44. That's increased. I'm going to pull the fleet back to Antair. It has begun. The march Geonosis has begun. Chubits. Interesting. All right. Let's mentally prepare ourselves here. So what kind of composition are we looking for here? We're attacking an IBC gun platform. Hello. Okay. Well, now we see what's up. So IBC gun platform, but there doesn't appear to be anything super large here that I can see at this exact moment. No providences, anything like that. So we drop the command venator. We drop 2 venators there. Artillery. Ylar in here? No. No, we fill the rest out with carriers. We're going to desperately need the fighter support. Oh, one of them took a direct hit exiting hyperspace. That sucks, dude. He just got absolutely domed, didn't he, before his shields could come online. Oh, that sucks. All right. Well, you two. He's approaching. You three could probably hit him from this range. Without moving too much, you can definitely hit this thing. Kill his engines. And open up. Yeah, he's getting absolutely dogged on right now. His engines are gone. He's not going anywhere. All right, I'm going to pull both torpedo boats this side of the fleet. I don't want you taking too many hits there, bud. All right. We've got to push. That's just what we got to do here. So I'm going to get all 3 venators to push. You got him out of commission, which is brilliant. For Quintins, you're the best. Can we get his engines out of commission as well now, please? I know it's a rough target to try and hit. All right. Fighters incoming. It's not looking great right now, not going to lie. We do not have a ton of fighter support in this fleet. This fleet's one downside right now is I do not have any like carriers or any corvettes. So that artillery frigate is still focusing the torpedo boats, which is fine. That's fine. You keep doing you. You guys, I want you breaking center. I want you hitting shields as best you can. The Venators can tank the hits just fine. I'm not concerned about them. All right. Spin torpedo boats. I'm going to have you spin. I want you going after his shields. I know he's approaching you, but I want you to spin. I want you to hit his engines. I don't want him moving much. Okay, now you four creep in. No, creep in. Okay. Stop moving. So one thing I really kind of dislike about this game is its pathfinding is atrocious. All three Venators open up on that IBC gun platform. I want it dead. I want it dead before it knows what hit it. I don't know what this formation is that you're attempting, but it's dumb and you should feel bad. Okay. Switch to the shield generator on the next one. His shields are down. His shields are not. His engines are down. Brilliant. All right, let's switch fire a little bit. Let's focus him, please. You, focus him. Torpedo boats are opening up. Give her the full salvo. We're doing damage now to the gun platform. Yeah, no, this is not looking great for me right now. Man, man, they just collapsed on me, didn't they? Just fine. It's their prerogative. All right. Focus him. Bombers. We got another one over here that needs shields to go bye-bye. Without shields, the rest of the fleet can, for the most part, deal with what's going on. I'm gonna start pulling him away. His shields are low. You know what? That's just gonna get you killed. Pull around, kill the support fleet. Can we deal with that? Please now? Right where you are is fine, but I'm definitely going to be sending you some support right now. Okay, you're dealing good damage. We're about to lose a Venator. I think we just lost a Syntax. Nope, we have not. They're still kicking. You have to go nowhere, but definitely open up with your torpedoes. Lost a Venator. Bring in another one here. And another carrier. Kill him since you're there. Help him with that. Help him with that. Oh, come on. He's almost dead. Glad you're using your spat cannon, though. Start getting rid of some of that support fleet. Starting to be a pain in my dick. There it is. Finally, it's gone. Okay. Give me another acclimator. Push. See. You are good to push. You are good to push. Go ahead and push. Let's keep working on him. Double team him, please. I don't want him bombing a hole in something important. There we go. Let's get over here. Good. Torpedo boat is doing torpedo boat things. Taking out the support fleet. We just about have this one. And that is the final volley right there. Boom. There it goes. Get back and help the rest of the fleet. You spin yourself around. Man, I lost all of my artillery, didn't I? In this fight. I just lost all of it. Bombers. You're playing dogfighter now, unfortunately. Okay, they're running. Good. I hoped they would. What? One syntax, two Arquintans, two acclimators, and one Venator, I think. Maybe it's just one acclimator. It's only fighters left. I've noticed if it's only fighters left, they have the AI programmed to like, this isn't worth it, and dip, even though they probably could win. That was a lot of fighters. Oh, I didn't even lose an acclimator. Oh, I just lost a Venator. That IBC gun platform, man, those suck. They like really suck. But now I can do what I want to do with this and mix this fleet in with the open circle fleet. And then the open circle fleet can cause mayhem. What is happening? I left. That's what's happening. That's what's happening is I left. I left. They're taking the opportunity. If everything hangs around that donut, it's not going to go well for us. It's just the way it is. Oh, jeez. We got 4 acclimators, basically, in support. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. We're going to do something potentially stupid here. I want to see if I can get this whole fleet, if I can sneak this whole fleet around behind them. Because if I can sneak this whole fleet in behind them, that's huge. So there's him. They're not going to turn around for freighters. All right, let's keep her moving. So if I can swing around, see, we're pulling stuff away. So I'm pulling stuff away from the protection of the Looser Hulk by doing this. By pulling ships away from that sphere of protection that Looser Hulk has. Now we can kill a bunch of carriers. Yeah, I know. They were scouts, anyways. I think they've wised up to this. I saw quite a few carriers pulling around this bend. Spider Droid Turret Group. Who drops that? That's funny. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Missiles are away. Look at that. Beautiful. With no fighter protection either. You are all so screwed. There we go. Look at that. So we'll take out a few, but we're We're gonna lose the system, but we'll take out a few on our way out for sure. Someone else sneaking around over here. Thought I saw something. Ah, Diamond Cruiser. Very nice. This is a very dumb idea. Like I said, they're definitely going to kill that base. Unless are they not focusing the base? Are they chasing me? Oh, that's hilarious. That's so funny. If that's what they're doing, that is great. Let's just continue the chase while my shields recharge. How about that? Like hardly anyone has any damage. Our station is taking damage. They probably will kill it. But they are chasing me. There's another diamond cruiser. And more captor carriers. Oh, the diamond cruisers drop the dwarfs or the spider droid turrets. Very nice. And then we turn on the diamond. Beautiful. Then we turn on you. And they just come trickling in. This is going to be a costly fight for the separatists. There we go. Open up. Good. Look at that. Just absolutely melted. Uh, this fleet has lost a lot. Look at that. The fighters are still crowding around the looser Hulk. That's great. Now, what is up here? It's Providence up this way. I don't know. This may be it. This Providence. Okay. I want to have everyone targeting the shield generator on this thing. Oh my goodness. The missiles. Huge. Okay. Then I want everyone assaulting the hull. There are no fighters around, so we can just do as we please here. In reality. See, now there are some fighters showing up. But I think we can still kill one Providence here. Maybe if we're lucky we can kill two, but I think this one is it. This is all we can do. Okay. Open up. Give me the V19s. I want them dealing with the fighters. The uh the Z95s and the Lats have missiles on them, so they can assault the Providence here. Okay. Very nice. Look at that. Okay. Now everyone take on the hull. This is gonna work. I'm gonna take out a second one, isn't it? I am definitely gonna take out a second one. No way, dude. No way. All right, this ridiculous plan is paying off. Let's keep ringing around the rosy here. There's no way I keep getting away with this, right? This may be a longer episode because I want to finish this fight. I really do. I don't want to put this in the next episode. But I think that's almost the whole support fleet gone. Oh, this will definitely be the whole support fleet gone. Look at this. Bully him. I think it's just the loser Hulk and the three Providences left. If I can catch him alone, I will not be able to take out that Looser Hulk. If I'm lucky, I can take out two more of those Providences. I have to catch them alone, and my shields have to be full on all my ships. Turn around. They're turning to face me. Because if I turn around now, I can catch him off guard because he's coming this other way to pincer me from behind. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. We continue to cause havoc, and I love. That's why I love what the Awakening of the Rebellion modders and Awakening of Clone Wars modders obviously have done with this game. Because look at this map, dude. You'd never be able to pull off something like this in the regular game. You know? Yeah. See, they're grouping back up now. They know it's an issue. And here's the thing: I think the AI gets full sight of the board, if I remember correctly, because normally you wouldn't be able to see my sensor input for any of these ships. They're not big enough, and you just be out there guessing which direction I'm going. Yeah, because if I turn around, make the fleet pull a Yui. See, because to the AI's mind, it's already determined that what I have here, I can sink a Providence easy. Cannot sink a Looser Hulk with what I got here, even on its own. But I can sink a Providence on its own. And to the AI, that means we gotta stick together. Which, to be honest, that's fair. I would do the same thing and say, okay, no one strays away. That's part of the reason why I get so mad at the AI when it or the pathfinding when it takes my ships and says, okay, now we're going this way. I'm like, no, but you can't. If you go off on your own, you're dead. That's just the way this game works. I don't think I'm gonna get another one. Let's see what else we got. Providence, Looser Hulk. There's at least three more Providences over there. I thought I saw. There is a Munificent over there still too. So there's still stuff to fight. This game does not like the fast speed. All right, enemy fighters are crashing now. Deal with it, please. Oh boy, that's a lot of fighters. And that's their plan, right? They use the fighters to distract me, to stop me. I stop to deal with them, and they come up behind me. It's a good strategy. I don't think there's any more damage we can do, if I'm being honest. Even if we do pull the fleet back now and get lucky, no. I'm going to auto resolve it. Yeah. I'm more than happy with what we killed there. Given better circumstances, I could have probably killed all the Providences eventually, and everything else that was there. But yeah, I'm more than happy with that right there. That was a good fight. Yeah, they just had one Munificent, three Providences, and the Looser Hulk left. Which, to be honest, that fleet stack only technically sits at 44. I could. I think the ground forces will get there before this fleet arrives, but I do want to pull this fleet down. Yeah, they're gathering up their ground troops now. But so am I. Yeah, planetary invasion of Feraltir. It's not even worth it, I don't think. There's some defensive points, but a couple of turreted positions, a couple of bunkers, but with what they have, that's just the MTTs. There's no anti tank on this planet at all whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe if I had the Republic Stronghold and a few anti tank things here, maybe. But as it sits, yeah, single vehicle commander. It's fine. It's better than I honestly think I could have done on my own. Because understanding exactly what would have transpired there was that fleet or that those MTTs would have just marched down the streets. I wouldn't have been able to do anything to stop them, and then they roll up the tanks and the infantry behind them and just decimate anything that I was given. That's just the reality of things, unfortunately. But I think we'll leave it here. We've been going a while. I am going to cut that battle down a little bit, probably, but we've been going a while. And then next episode, we will continue on, take Eridus, move on to Ukyo. Yeah, and just keep fighting our way through. Man, it's gonna suck. Man, it's gonna suck. But we'll get there eventually. If I can get Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Plo Koon together, depending on what they have on Rothana, there's potential I could raid Rothana. Camino, can you build me probe droids? Does not appear that you can. I know that Coruscant can, but right. Apparently not. Who builds? Oh wait, it's not the probe droids. That's right. It's the stupid Jedi investigators. I mean, all four of them actually. Got tasks for you fellas. But yeah, we'll leave it here. Um, and then next week we'll take on Eridus. We'll take on Ukyo. We'll continue our march towards Geonosis. Maybe eventually liberate Ryloth, Christosis. A couple of options, you know. I mean, this is huge. This is big separatist territory here. I'd love to be able to just like barrel through a bunch of this. We also have this guy. Um, what does he have on the planet? Oh, yeah, no, this is well defended. This is very well defended. We'll also do that. Space structures 5. I don't even know if I want to set up shipyards for Iriadu. I think I want to set up just defenses. I just want to make you are the spot where we hold. And that's just how it is. Get just a fleet of all the best admirals and captains. We could do that. Invincible cruiser. Huh. Anyways, I've been rambling too long. This video's already gone on way long enough. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to keep up to date with this series as well as all the other stuff I do. And apart from that, I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.